What's up, guys? It's boy T, and today I want to talk about what happened on my off day. You know, the crazy stuff always happens on your off day. It's really crazy. Like, you think you can work 9 days straight, just like I did. You can work 9 days straight, nothing really goes on. Nothing really funny or bad or ridiculous goes on. But as soon as it's your off day, as soon as it's your off day, you miss everything. It's crazy how an off day changes everything. So anyway, what happened was we had these new coworkers. They just got hired a week ago. They got trained at this other location because we have we got 2 other locations of this restaurant I work at. And for a refresher, if you don't know, I work at a restaurant that's similar to Cane's. So yeah, it's just a bootleg Cane's. That's all you need to know. Anyway, so what happened was, we had just had a meeting yesterday talking about dress code, how you're supposed to have your shirt tucked in, hair pulled back if you're a girl, stuff like that. So we were talking about that Saturday. So everybody was familiar with the rules now, and they were about to enforce them because other stores are doing it to that standard. So we should be doing the same thing too. Our store has just been kind of short-handed for a while, so they really haven't been focused on trying to have everything correct. Because we're so low staff, it's not even funny. One person call in, we damn bad. You know what I mean? So anyway, these new people, Asana and Johnny, they just got hired. They trained at the other place for a week, and now it's time for them to start over here. They started Thursday. So when I tell you what happened, remember this. They started Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is their 3rd day, 4th day at the job. 4th day officially at the job where they gonna be working in. Johnny and Sonny are a couple, by the way. Boy and a girl, they're a couple, and I assume they live together. They be on the same shifts together. They are weird. So here's some background to it. When they interviewed, when Sonny was having her interview, Johnny was there too. They interviewed at the same time. At that job, I've never seen 2 people interview with the GM. That's what threw me off. I'm like, okay, they gotta be something up. You telling me they having an interview together? You think? And on top of the fact that they having an interview together, why do you want to work with your significant other? That's a time to have that break from them. But no, they want to work together. They only 19, so it makes sense why they like that. They probably gonna break up eventually. Who knows? But anyway, they just know they're crazy. And I already knew they were crazy from the beginning, but this just confirmed their craziness. What happened today, and I'm about to get into it right now. So, they come in. They supposed to come in today, and I'm pretty sure I told you we had layover. Layover is morning is switching out with night, so the night shift's coming in and the morning crew is leaving. So in the morning crew, you also have a manager. Yeah, the morning manager was about to switch out with the night manager. The night manager came in the morning. The night manager, chopping it up. They were talking, whatever, cool. So then Asani and Johnny come in for their shift. Asani is not in proper dress code. I don't know specifically what it was because I wasn't there, because it was my off day today, and my manager, the morning manager, was trying to see if I could call and come in today if it was possible, but I couldn't because I already had plans. So then the reason I heard the story is because I asked my manager, what happened, what's up, what's going on, because he was saying the night manager was gonna pretty much be by herself. So I kind of found that crazy. So she then continues to say Asani came in, she wasn't in proper dress code. Her and Amanda, as in my manager and Amanda is the night manager. It's such a basic and default name, I ain't worried about saying her name. But anyway, my morning manager and Amanda pulled Asani to the side saying, hey, you're not in dress code. We just got done talking about this yesterday at the meeting. What's going on? We just talked about this. Asani then starts to get defensive. And like I said, if you look at this Asani, if you look at Asani, that girl is crazy. You could tell she crazy. I don't even know why she even got hired. You could tell this crazy. It's funny. But anyway, she starts to get aggressive and starts to, she putting her stance up. She about to, do her hand signs, summon the ghetto statue real fast. You know what I mean? She ready to scrap. That's what I'm saying. She want to fight. She trying to fight my managers. Why are you trying to fight my managers over my managers telling you like, hey, you're not in dress code? And if anything, it probably she just didn't have her shirt tucked in. Just tuck your shirt in. What are you so worried about? Just tuck the shirt in. So, she started trying to fight Amanda and my morning manager. Her boyfriend, Johnny, then tries to join her and tries to fight Amanda and my morning manager. Yeah, that's the weird thing. Why is this dude trying to beat on these women? I didn't understand it. I get it, trying to defend your girl, but your girl in the wrong. Like, there was no reason to fight at all. Like, what is you fighting for? There's no reason to fight. All you had to do was just tuck your shirt in. It's just ridiculous why people just start to be like, you know what? Let me resort to violence. Be like Gandhi and Martin Luther King. Non-violent, from epic rap battles history. But anyway, so Johnny jumps in, tries to, help Asani for some strange reason. Because neither one of them got common sense. Keep in mind, they're 19. And I assume they live together. Because they got to. They're 19. Just remember that. They're 19. So that's probably why they so dumb. But anyway, John tried to join in. Amanda's husband was there, or fiance was there. So he was able to block Johnny from assaulting Amanda and my morning manager. So I guess they was able to, it was kind of lost in translation from listening to my manager. So I assume what happened was Asani and Johnny had left out the building, and Kaylin, dang, you know what? They so default, it don't even matter. But Kaylin and Amanda then locked the door, and I understand completely. They locked the door. Then Asani, being crazy and dumb and stupid and acting like a 19-year-old, starts banging viciously on the door. I guess she was cussing them out. She was cussing Kaylin and Amanda out, saying all types of things. That she wanted them to open the door. She was ready to fight again. And I could already tell Sonny just got that craziness in her. I already knew she would. I ain't even surprised. I just don't understand how my GM did not see that she was crazy. But, it is what it is. And here's the thing that I hate about my GM. This man had the gall, the audacity. One day we was talking. It was me, this other guy, and him. And he was like, you've been in the business for a while. When you interview people, you kind of tell who gonna last, who ain't gonna go, who the crazy ones is, who you want to hire, who you should hire, and who you shouldn't hire. The ones you should take a chance with, the ones you shouldn't take a chance with. So you couldn't tell that these two people, someone you should have took a chance with. Now you got assault charges. Now you got two people that just assaulted your managers. And keep in mind, also, they had Kaylin and Amanda did call the police, which is understandable. I would call the police too if I'm getting assaulted over a shirt. Just tuck your shirt in. And, I'm a petty dude sometimes. So, as I said, I was not going to go in my off day. I was also hanging out with somebody that day because I was trying to cheer them up today. So, I, being the person I am, drove through because my job, I passed by my job to get to where I need to go anyway. So I decided to make a pit stop and go up to my job. And one of my coworkers came outside. I was like, bro, that's crazy. And the thing is, they was gonna close. They called the GM. Apparently the GM didn't take it seriously the first time. He didn't want to come up there. He's like, hey, y'all handle it. But then once police get called, now he want to bring his butt up there. So my GM then tells them, hey, tells them at first, hey, y'all can go ahead, close down the store because it seems like stuff ain't gonna work out. He then calls. I think 10 minutes later, they were pretty close to closing to get all together, right? Then they like, hey, open back up. So you telling me the manager ain't gonna have nobody to help them, but you want them to keep this store open without any help? It's ridiculous. And nobody, and like, my coworker was so mad because she was like, I want to go home anyway. Like, she was mad. I understand this is ridiculous because luckily they had somebody from another location came up there to help. But even then, at that point in time, it was time to just close. It's just time to close at that point. I guess you need money, keep the business going. That's money that you're not making. But I don't think you deserve that money at that point when you wouldn't even come up to the job to handle business. I get it. You want to be with your family and everything, but you are the general manager of the store. You should have took care of it. The managers, as you said yesterday, here's the thing. The man said, look, the managers don't get paid enough to handle all this, to deal with all this BS. It's time for you to back up your word, and you didn't come. I just find that funny. But anyway, yeah. Like I said, the police was called, and I assume I won't see Asani and Johnny on that schedule no more. Actually, let me check. Also, if I didn't mention, there was supposed to be 2 people closing tonight, but one of them called in sick because he had strep throat. I don't think I mentioned it, but yeah, I'm still trying to see if they on the schedule, and nah, never mind, they still on it. I was surprised they're still on it. But yeah. And they got charges pressed on them over some food, man. Over just tucking your shirt in. That's what blows my mind about it. It's just all you had to do was just tuck your shirt in. That's literally all you had to do. But now you got charges pressed against you at 19. I assume they gonna get charges pressed, and I will assume they gonna get fired if they stay on this schedule. It's crazy. And here's the funny thing. When I was talking to my manager the other day, my GM the other day, he was talking about I was talking to Kaylin. She was like, it's funny because they had an orientation for 8 people. Out of the 8 people, 4 of them got fired. So out of the 8 people you hired, half of them have already fired or quit. Now you having another set of people at this orientation that's about to quit. It's funny. Well, quit, fired, and get criminal charges pressed on them. That's what's funny about it, man. It's crazy. Let this be a lesson though. Even if you don't agree with whatever rules of the company, it don't make sense to try to fight your managers. It just don't, man. Just call it a day. Go home. Take the L. Tuck your shirt in. Whatever they want you to do. Just take the L and keep on going. That's all I'm saying. All right. I hope y'all have a good day. And yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.